got one more thing to do on this engine, and that is to put this bracket on that I made. Y'all seen me making this bracket the other day. I painted it yesterday. I was planning to put it on today, but I got distracted with this new little Bang drill press thing I got over there. Yeah, cleanup. That's what I'm thinking about, is cleanup. I need to clean it up, because I think what I'm going to wind up doing is, as soon as I get this last piece on this motor, I feel like the motor is good and running ready and all that. And I'm going to shove it back in the corner and probably pull the Rambler in here and start figuring out the power steering part of that we've been talking about. So anyway, I suppose before I get too involved in cleanup, I could get back over here and kind of start to reconsider where I was at before I stopped to grind that last piece, because I think this is going to fit here, and this is going to come up underneath that right there and go right onto that. And once I get everything like it's supposed to be, I believe it'll all line up. See, this piece goes in here. That might be a little bit extra snug. I might need to loosen this piece down here a little bit to get this piece to fit into that. Might need to grind that a little. I could grind that a little. It wouldn't take much. But a little bit of grinding might be a good thing. Let's go over here to my vise. And let's do a little grinding. Where y'all at? I'll set you over there now. I can't see you. I think I can just turn you around, set you up. Y'all are sitting on the motor over here. But what I'm thinking about doing is just putting this in here, grinding off, just about a 1/16 of an inch of that washer there. And one thing I've learned is anytime you grind anything, it gets hot. Good way to burn your fingers is grind something and then grab it with your bare hands and burn yourself. Yeah, that's always a lot of fun. So, can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. So I just ground off just a little bit. See, I get that from watching Australian TV. Sometimes they show British movies. People speak with a different accent. They might not say a little. They might say a little. It's almost like a part of a syllable gets eaten up somehow. I'm gonna grind that up a little more, a little bit. Cutworm went to talking British for a while. I remember when he was doing that. He did that so much. I was wondering if he actually was British when he was doing it. But he was working on Triumph cars during that time, and I think that talking British was just his way of. I don't know what it was, but I like Cutworm. Miss him. I see a lot of him. I don't think his health is that good. I don't think he's making whole lots of videos these days, or if he is, I haven't seen any. He might be. I try to watch his stuff when I have a chance to. Not real hot. Well, I got to turn y'all back around now. See, that's the thing. I bought a thing that was supposed to follow. It was supposed to be this device that would follow me around the garage one time. Didn't work. Didn't work right. Didn't work in such a way that it was useful to me. Let's see now. Can you actually see what I'm doing? Maybe not. Maybe a little bit. Maybe enough. So this will hopefully go right in here and fit. just a little bit. Come on, you can go in there now. You can do it. I know you can. I think you can. Well, maybe I need to take a little bit off the other side. I can do that. I can keep doing it. Tripping over something. I keep doing this till the cows come home, you know. I ain't in a hurry to get anywhere. Try a little off the other side. Try that. Go back around. Oops, that's hot now. Got hot that time. Get another pair of gloves. I don't want to over tighten that too much because the other side needs to come around and up into here where this bolt is. So I'm gonna take the nut off of this side. See how that kind of laid over there. This should go right there. I don't want that to be too tight, see, because I need to do this. I need to stretch it like that, and then when I do, I can tighten this and then put a tightening down here. So I'm going to pull this out this way. It'd be better if I had my big bar. What did I do with my big bar? I remember picking it up from somewhere, I think. I either did or I meant to. I bet I meant to, but I remember where I was at. I'm going to go get it. Well, I don't know where I put it. But I have other things I can use. Like I can use this big old drill bit right here. I'll pull that out pretty good. So I'm going to put a little bit more tightening down there first. And then I'm going to put this over here. Put this on that. Take this off. I really enjoyed these last couple of days. The weather's been nice. I have sure been enjoying it. Yeah, I have. So I'm going to tighten that there. And I'm going to come underneath here and tighten this right here. Where to put my wrench. I hate it when I lose my wrench. I know I just had it in my hand a minute ago. Dang, I say, here it is. It's right on top of the motor. That's generally the case. Everything you lose is usually sitting right in front of you. You just don't see it. That's snug there. Now. I think everything is snug. And I think it might be a good time to crank it. Let's see how much vibration we get from that. I'm expecting not to have any, really. What I'll do is I'll set y'all over here on this table I was talking about earlier. I tighten you back up so you don't woggle around too much. I believe from there, you can see, well, you might can see it better from a different angle. Let's get you someplace where you can just literally watch the alternator Like right there. You got a pretty good view of that right there. So I'm gonna start it up. I'll give 2 pumps of gas. 1, 2. Hold your ears. I think that engine's just about perfect. Now I should say this, there are people who are smarter than me. My buddy Chuck, I talked about him one day because we was talking about something and just telling you a little bit about him. But he was telling me, what was he telling me? He was telling me something that I would have understood if I was as smart as he was about how to set whatever, it could have been a carburetor or something, and then somebody else sent me a thing. It might have been Mr. Rusty Glovebox. He's smarter than me too, and he was telling me something similar. It had to do with using a vacuum gauge to set something, probably a carburetor. And you know, all these guys telling me things, and I appreciate it, but they're just smarter than me. You see, for me, I'm just an old country boy. And I learned to do everything by sound. It was a sound like. And so lots of time for me, if I'm adjusting the carburetor or the timing or any number of things, I know what it sounds like. Because I don't really know much about how to use a vacuum gauge. I've seen one once. And I know the concept. I understand vacuum and what it's all about. But I don't really know how to use one to tune up a motor like some guys do. Some guys know this stuff. They smart. We get smart. I'm just sort of country smart, I guess. Because I kind of know, what is it? I heard somebody say once, knows enough to get himself in trouble. I kind of know enough to get myself in trouble. Yeah, sure do. But I don't know as much as some of these smart fellows that I know. I know some smart fellas. What's that doing in there? That's supposed to be up here on this one, over here on this one. So, anyway, I think the next thing to do is to clean the place up. And, yeah, I think the next thing to do is clean the place up. And then, I'm talking really clean it up so I can get it in and out of here and get in and out of here with the Rambler in such a way that I have room to work on it. So, when I put this video up, it might be the very last final tune-up for the 350 Chevy engine, number 42. Go ahead, 63 Impala. Wailing wire. You go ahead, you just make fun of me all you want. I don't mind. I've been made fun of by lots of folks. I can handle it. I'm kind of used to it. It's okay with me. Okay. Boy, I got lots to do. Mercy sakes, first ball of fire. Okay. So I'm going to take and lay this piece of material over the carburetor just so a seagull don't fly over in there and land and build a nest in the carburetor before I get around to that. We'll call it good. Okay.